morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? Lovely to see you again, and nice sunny day, so I hope you're going to be able to enjoy it. Missing you as always, and looking forward to a day when we can all see each other again. So keep safe and do look after yourself and be aware, let's just say. So I was just listening to a debate on the radio there a few days ago, and I was listening to, I think it was a politician actually, and he was mentioning about the grey vote and the grey brigade, and I thought, no, this gentleman cannot be talking about people with grey hair or people over 50 plus or whatever. As you well know, those terms really gyrate with me. I don't like them. I don't like this idea of putting people in boxes, you know. So apparently, yes, I did follow it up, and it is to do with the older people's votes and things like that, and I just think that's absolutely unbelievable, because at the end of the day, many people don't have grey hair, and they could be in their 80s or 90s or possibly even 100 and still like to keep their hair a different colour than grey. So what a thing to say. That's my rant for today, okay? No brigades with us, no grey brigades or grey votes or anything else. Just human beings and people. Stop segregating people, stop sticking them in boxes, stop branding them with all these names. Just be who you are, do what you can, regardless of your age. Lovely. Now I feel nice and wide. We're going to do a ball class this morning. So remember, anything that's not comfortable for you, ladies and gentlemen, obviously you don't have to do it. Rest down if you need to. Try not to overforce your body. If you're working with injuries, you must listen to your own body first and foremost. Rest when you need to. 2 good movements, remember, are always better than 10 movements done incorrectly, okay? Remember, your strength comes from your center, your pelvic floor muscles, and be careful, okay? So shoulders nice and relaxed, we set our posture, head nice and tall. We always aim to keep the side of the ear over the shoulder, ribs and hips and back of the heels relatively well aligned if possible. Obviously we're all different and unique, and sometimes we're different shapes, so bits and pieces may not always be in those places, but ideally that's where we would like them to be. We're going to take a nice big deep breath in. We're going to exhale down, breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, exhale, 2 more times. Try and maintain your breath. Remember, in on the breathe in to prepare for your movement, and exhale as you execute your movement. Remember, the connection with your breath is through your core also. It helps to engage those muscles. So nice breath in. Just going to start with a little stretch. Shoulders relaxed. Keep the ribs down in the midsection, hips level and forward towards me. Lift the trunk of the body out and into forward bend. Now be careful if your legs are a little bit tight. You can soften your knees if you need to, but try and make sure that your stretch comes to the spine rather than pulling on the lower back too much. Slight lift on the tummy, soften the knees and slowly roll up. We're going to bring the feet hip distance, okay? Nice in breath. Exhale, ribs out and over the front of the thighs. Tuck the chin in towards the chest, so ideally you want the top of your head facing the floor. Arms nice and loose, don't force your fingertips to the floor. Nice breath in. Exhale, hold the abdominals back a little bit if you can, just to protect the lower back in case your back is a little bit stiff first thing. Inhale, exhale, flow into that movement. Arms nice and loose, chin to chest. Nice breath in, slowly bring the back nice and gently into upward position. Breathe in, exhale, forward. Chin tucked in, shoulders relaxed. Now just be aware of your feet, big toe, little toe, back of the heels, nicely placed into your mat. Again, soften your knees if you need to, otherwise lift the abdominals a little bit back towards the spine and breathe out as you come up. Inhale, exhale, flow forward. Breathe in, And exhale as you execute your movement. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward. Nice in-breath, and slowly bring the spine back up. We're just going to extend the arms and breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Remember to try and breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're slightly new to Pilates, or you have a cold for that matter, or hay fever and it's difficult to breathe through your nose, don't be worrying about that. The most important thing is that you don't hold your breath. One more time. Knees are slightly soft. Hips are still. Feeling that stretch down the waist. Now, nice breath in. Fingertips forward towards me. Small circle. Breathing in. Breathing out. Soft knees, shoulders down, ribs connected to the hips for 4 and 3, 2 and 1, and back the other way. 8, 7, 6. Just breathe in, breathe out. 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to take your fingertips of your right hand on your shoulder, left hand down the side of the leg, soften the knees, don't push the hips to the right. And just slowly extend that right elbow towards the ceiling, feeling that stretch right down the trunk on the right hand side. Inhale back. Left hand, exhale. Breathe in, lift and change. Exhale. Breathe in back to center. And switch. Exhale, make sure those knees are slightly soft. Elbow goes to the ceiling. Breathe in. Right hand up, top of the shoulder. Exhale. Inhale back. Switch and exhale. Breathe in. One more time each side. Elbow, 90-degree angle out from your hip. Breathe in. Breathe out. Exhale and inhale back. Lovely. Hands on the hips. You're going to squeeze the shoulder blades into the middle of the back. So remember, imaginary ball just between your shoulder blades. Now exhale, soften the knees, pull the tummy in, and bring your shoulders forward towards me by pulling up through your abdominals. Exhale, stand tall, squeeze the shoulder blades back and together. Breathe in. Exhale, pull up on the abdominals, so as if you're lifting from the front of your pubic bone up towards your belly button. And rotate. Soft knees. And pull up on the abdominals. Now I want you to hold this contraction, so the front of the pubic bone, behind the flesh, abdominals lifted, elbows soft, and pulse. So pull, and 10, and 9. So lift it and release it a little bit, lift and release, lift and release, lift and release for 8, 7, 6, pull up 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and release. Lovely. We're going to place our hands on the small of our back, or just at the top of your buttocks. Nice breath in. Soften the knees. Push the knees slightly forward towards me. Lift up on the core. Turn the shoulder blades in towards the midline of the back. Press the hips forward a little bit. Squeeze the buttocks, but make sure that you're aware of that contraction here. So you're stabilizing this and allowing the lower back to have a little bit of support from those contracted pelvic floor muscles. Inhale up. Don't let your head drop away back. Exhale, just bend the knees, push the hips forward, knees, squeeze the buttocks, press the heels into the floor, feel a contraction through the thighs, shoulders rotated back, but just over the hips, and the neck stays in line, so you don't drop it away back like this, and inhale up. Now slowly drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Don't lift the right one when you do so. Breathe in, slowly roll the chin forward. Be careful, those of you who suffer with dizziness or vertigo or have Meniere's disease. Slowly back. Always be careful when you drop your head back like that because of the neck muscles. Slowly down towards the chest. Out towards the side. Always very careful with those neck muscles, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that the neck is connected to the top of the spine. Breathe in, we're going to go back the other way. So down on the right side. Roll the the chin gently forward. Try and keep those shoulders level. Imagine 2 big bags of shopping. Out towards the left hand side. Gently back. And bring your head to centre one more time. Down on the right hand side. Roll the chin towards the chest. Gently out towards the left. Slightly backwards, not too far. And back to centre. Lovely. Chin to chest. And chin gently press towards the ceiling, dropping the shoulders into the back. Chin to chest. When you bring your chin towards your chest, feel as if my hands are on your shoulders, gently pressing them downwards so you have a sense of lengthening up the back of the neck rather than just ramming your chin down into your chest. Slowly extend, feeling the stretch through the front of the neck. And slowly down. And exhale lift. Always stick our tongue out towards the ceiling 10 times. 10. Try and get your teeth right to the back of your tongue. Push the tip of your tongue as far up as you can. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Lovely. Now we're going to take ourselves to the floor, ladies and gentlemen. Again, remember, if you don't have a ball, it's not necessary. Everything can be done without the ball. However, you can use a pillow or a towel in the same place as you would have your ball. Okay? So we're going to lie down flat. No, we're not. We're going to sit. For this one, we're going to place the ball between the legs. Flexing the feet. Nice in-breath. Try and lengthen the spine. Shoulders away from the neck. Now, again, if you do suffer with lower backache, sometimes it's a little bit beneficial for you to tip something underneath the very base of your tailbone. It helps to bring the spine a little bit further forward and it's more comfortable so that you're not feeling that drawing on your back. Okay? We're going to take the fingertips here. Now a little squeeze of your thighs in against your pillow, towel or ball. And we're just going to exhale towards me. Little pulse. Breathe in. Exhale to the other side. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Trying to keep the length in the spine. Trying to keep a little bit of pressure with the knees against the ball. Trying to sit tall. Trying to breathe. So all of those things are your challenge in Pilates. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 4 more times if you can. Shoulders down. You can feel at the back of your shoulder blades there. If you keep the lengthening in the spine as you rotate, you're rotating from the waist rather than from the shoulders. 2 to go. Exhale. Last one. Lovely. Now we take the arms out in front. Take a nice in-breath. Re-lengthen the spine. And exhale. Just opening your hand closest to me. And breathe in center. Other hand out. Breathe in. Exhale. Now we're trying to keep that head tall to the ceiling, the spine nice and long. So what we don't want to do is this. Okay? Exhale. So you feel your movement through your trunk, around the back of your shoulder blades. Exhale. The body will try and do all these things to alleviate those muscles doing the work. Breathe in center. Exhale. Open. Breathe in. Breathe out. You may feel at the top of your arms also. Flex the feet. Keep the knees tight to the ball. Inhale. Exhale. 4 to go. Breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. 2 to go. Exhale. Last one. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. And back to center. Lovely. Just roll your shoulders. Now, I want you to just hold your hands here for now. Flex the feet. Knees tight to the ball. Legs nice and long. And we're just going to exhale and pivot back. Breathe in. Now be very careful, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you who have any weakness in your lower back, do be careful. because what you don't want to do is forget about your contraction. So as you pivot backwards, slowly, and hold up strong on your tummy. If you can't hold up strong, just move very gently backwards, okay? Exhale, so pull. Breathe in lower. Exhale. Breathe in. Feet are flexed, knees tight to the ball. One more time. Exhale. And breathe in. Now we're going to lift the ball. Place it in between your elbows, palms together. And holding the abdominals lifted. Exhale back. Breathe in. Now take that very gently, ladies and gentlemen, to just gauge where you can go to comfortably before you start to use your lower back. If you feel that too much in your thighs, you can bend your knees. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Pulling up here. Now remember, never pulling up hard enough here that you bend your lower back like that. You want to keep the strength of the abdominal contraction so that you're aware of it supporting your lower back. But you don't want to end up like this. It's a different kind of position. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe out. And inhale. Lovely. Now, reset your posture. Ball just underneath the tailbone. Knees soft if you wish. Elbows in, palms together. Nice and tall to commence if possible. Inhale. We're going to pivot back. Exhale. Rotate. Breathe in center and lift. Exhale. Rotate. Center and lift. Exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Don't hold your breath. And back. Rotate to the left. Inhale, center, sit up tall. 2 to go. Exhale. And rotate. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pivoting, rotating. And remember, when you rotate, you want to try and keep the length in the back so that when you rotate out, continue if you can, rest if you need to. When you rotate, you're not then bending the back. Last one. Exhale. Rotate. Breathe in, lift. Exhale. And back to center. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Place the ball. Remove your pillow or towel. Place the ball just a little bit higher than your lower back. Just very gently against the ball. You don't want to slump yourself into it. Now, nice in breath. Exhale, curl. Breathe in. So use the strength of your abdominals to lift your rib cage closer to your hips. Breathe in back. Exhale, curl. Shoulders are down, remember. Chin aligned towards the chest. Neck lengthened and head sitting in the center of the shoulder line. 4 to go. Exhale. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out. So it's almost like your shoulders are tied to something in the wall, and as you bring them forward on the diagonal, the ribs go closer to the hips rather than folding. Exhale, 3 to go. Breathe in. Exhale, 2. So you're using the strength of your tummy muscles to pull yourself forward. Last two. Exhale. Inhale, last one. And relax. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ball goes between the knees. Lovely. Just set the ball there. Nice in breath, arms gently out to the side of the shoulder line. And we're just going to rotate the knees to the right. Lifting the left foot up. Breathe in center and rotate out to the other side. Inhale. Exhale over. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. 2 to go. Exhale. Lift the left foot. Try and keep the feet hip distance to themselves. Shoulders flat to the floor and don't go over too far, remember. Listen to your body. Inhale. exhale, and breathe in. Lovely. Now we're going to reset our posture, chin towards our chest, shoulders nice and relaxed, ribs down in the midsection, hips are level and flat, knees and feet, hip distance. Nice breath in. We're going to lift the feet, just clear the lower back there, elongate and lengthen the lower spine, feet are flexed, exhale, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, shoulders flat, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out, rotate ladies and gentlemen. Inhale, center, exhale, breathe in, breathe out. So you're drawing your legs back on your out breath, aware of your pelvic floor muscles engaged with that breath. Exhale. 2 to go. Last one. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Remember the knees are above the hips and the shins are tabletop, and slowly drop the feet. Now take your ball, place it underneath your bum. Lovely. Now all we're going to do first of all is just lift the right leg, shin tabletop, knee above the hip, and drop it down. Now remember, you're looking for control of your movement. Exhale. So you don't want this. Okay, that's not Pilates. You're working from your core. Exhale, lift the leg and drop the heel. Left leg, exhale. Not leaning into your arms. Right leg, exhale, hips are level, square to the ceiling. Breathe out. Exhale one more time, right leg. Holding through the core until the heel goes down, looking for that stability. Breathe out and breathe in. Exhale, both feet up if you can. And exhale, holding the core. So breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale, hold the abdominals. Now if that's too much for you, remember, you might get the lift okay, but at this point then just drop single leg at a time rather than both. Exhale down. Breathe in, breathe out. Now we're going to drop the right heel. Inhale. Exhale, left heel, keeping the other knee above the hip line, shins, tabletop, feet are flexed. Breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale, all the time focusing on the posture, your ability to breathe. Inhale. Exhale. You feel that in your thighs, possibly 4 to go. Breathe out, breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Lovely. Drop the feet, holding the core. Remove the ball and place the ball between the legs. Now we're just going to squeeze the thighs together and release them. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Again, that can be your pillow or your towel. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. 4 to go. Exhale. Now think about your inner thighs rather than trying to squeeze your bum. Sometimes that just draws away from it. You'll feel your buttock muscles squeeze themselves. Last 2. Last 1. Place the ball between your knees. Hands either side of your head, and just exhale up. Breathing out. Breathe in. Exhale. Ribs slide towards your hips. Remember, on the backward phase of your movement, you don't flare your ribs to the ceiling. You don't hyperextend your back. You slide and you level. Exhale. Big mistake people make. Not that it's a flaw or anything. You know, we're all human beings, as you well know, ladies and gentlemen. And when you're putting your body under duress or you're tired, we just forget. What you don't want to do is get into the habit of Okay, all that arching, that's asking your back to bring you forward rather than focusing on your tummy muscles. So exhale, slide, and then just a sense of still aware that these are holding to a point. Exhale, breathe out, inhale, exhale, don't pull your head, remember your hands are wide, your head sits in between the hands just like a net holding a ball. Back of the hips stay level and flat to the floor. Breathe out. Chin is towards the chest. Remember, we know it's not on your chest. There should always be a gap there, but it doesn't have to be the size of a melon. Exhale, eyes are on your thighs. Remember, for me, ladies and gentlemen, if you're bringing your shoulders and your neck forward, you don't want to be pivoting your head like that on the top of your cervical spine. Exhale. Breathe out, 4 to go. And don't pull your head. If you pull your head, you'll get a sore neck and you won't be aware of what's happening here. As you curl forward, you should feel these muscles, your core muscles, contracting to bring you forward and releasing a little bit on the way back. Now, 2 to go. And pulse. 10, 9, 8. Nice and small. Don't shove. Don't force. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release back. Lovely. Now, every time you curl forward for the next set, I want you to squeeze the knees into the ball, okay? Now, don't slap your knees in and out. Control your movement. Control squeeze, control release. Never letting go completely. Nice breath in, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale, breathe in. Now, you'll notice that as you squeeze the ball, you may feel as if your bum or your hips are sort of coming up off the floor. Make sure they stay down. Exhale. Because the higher up you come, you release that contraction that's occurring in your lower buttocks to where they meet the thighs. Breathe out. Exhale. 8 to go. And 7. Breathe in. Breathe out. 6. Inhale. Exhale. 5. So just normal pattern of breathing. In and out. Nothing special. Just that you're aware of it. Exhale on the execution of your movement. That gives you space here to bring your ribs towards your hips. Lost count. Surprise, surprise. 2 to go. Last one. Don't pull your neck. Now pause. 10, 9. Hang in there if you can. Rest if you need to. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now right shoulder to left. Hips stay within the frame of the body. So just lift the back of each shoulder up off the floor. Send it on the diagonal line towards the front of the hip, not outside towards the floor. Breathe out. 8. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 7. And 6. Now as you tire, you'll find that you don't come up so far. You start to hang back. The head starts to fall backwards. Don't allow that to happen. Keep the chin towards the chest. Look towards the top of the knees. You rotate. Don't pull your head. 4 to go. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. In. Out. 2. And last one. We're going to hold. Right shoulder to left and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Other side. Don't let your elbows come in close to your head. It means you're pulling your neck. 4. Elbows should be almost like sort of towards the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. And rest down. Well done. I'm sliding off into another room. Now just leave the ball between the thighs. Stretch the body out. Arms up. Again, remember any issues with your neck and shoulders, you can leave your elbows out to the side. You can keep your arms down on the floor by the side of your hips. So nice in breath. We're breathing into the belly. Hold the breath. Exhale out. Now try and breathe in. deep and wide into your midsection, into your lower body. Feel the belly push forward, exhale out. And remember, never confuse this kind of breathing as you're going through your movements. You just breathe as normal. This is just for our relaxation phases and in between our bouts of movements. Breathe in, hold, exhale. 2 more times, big deep breath in. I want you to try and breathe into the belly, feel the belly push forward, then keep breathing in as if you're trying to fill your chest. Exhale out. And again, nice in-breath through the nose. Allow the belly and the diaphragm to work on that in-breath. Keep the breath coming in, feel it up in the chest, and then exhale out. Lovely. Now we're going to gently slide the bum away from me, roll the knees towards me, and slowly push yourself up. I want you to place the ball on your mat if you can. Lovely. We're going to place our toes on the floor, our heels on the ball, hands below the shoulders, and just lift yourself up so that you can feel your heels. Now be careful that you wouldn't scoot the ball out the back. So exhale, lift. And just press your tailbone to the ceiling, chin in between the upper arms. And breathe in, bend until the shins your tabletop to the floor. Exhale, bum to the ceiling, push the heels into the ball. Feeling the stretch up the back of the legs, tailbone lifted. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, press the tailbone to the ceiling. Press the heels to the ball. Feeling the stretch in the back of the legs, breathe in, bend. Exhale, press. Breathe in, bend. Exhale. Lovely. Press the heels into the ball. Press the tailbone to the ceiling. Feel a stretch up the arms, up the back of the legs. And just step wide. Bring the ball between the heels. Soften the knees. And slowly walk the fingertips back towards the feet. Ball between the knees. And slowly roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Lovely. Leave the ball between the knees. Be careful as you come up in case you're lightheaded. Nice in-breath. Feet are a little bit wider than hip distance. We can feel the knees against the ball. Exhale down. Breathe in, lift. Bum goes right back to the wall behind you. Shoulders relax. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale into the heels of the feet. Don't push your knees forward to me. Shoulders relaxed. Remember, don't force your arms out to me. Just let them float. Breathe in. Exhale, knees against the ball. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to do 30 of these a little bit faster. Nice breath in. Exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7. Float those arms to me. Push the bum back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Mentally keep that contact with the knees against your pillow, towel or ball, or just with nothing. 7, 6, bum back. 5, 4, 3. Shoulders stay down. The arm is extended and lengthened. The shoulders don't pull up to the neck. 2, 1. 10 to go. Come on. Exhale. Breathe in. And 8. 7. Bum back. 6, 5, 4. Exhale. Breathe in. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Shoulders down. Elbows soft. Pulse. 10, 9. Keep the weight in the heels of the feet. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Knees against the ball. 2, 1. Slowly raise up. Lovely. Bring the feet a little bit closer. Squeeze the knees into the ball. Release. Breathe in. Exhale, squeeze. Breathe in. Now remember, all the little tricks I've told you, well, not tricks, but you know, ways of connecting your mental aspect to your tummy muscles, your pelvic floor, your transverse abdominals, your core. Inhale. Now exhale, squeeze the ball. Feel a little sense of tightening in there. That's your core. Nice in breath. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Straighten the legs. Now even if you have nothing, no ball, pillow or towel, all you need to do is be careful with your balance. Breathe in. Exhale. Empty your lungs. Squeeze the legs together. And as you come to the very last bit of your breath out, you will feel that little nip to the inside of the hips. And that's how you become aware of the engagement of your pelvic floor muscles. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Remember how important, ladies and gentlemen, those muscles are for all of us. Men, women, children, everybody else. The stronger those muscles are, the stronger all those internal muscles inside there, your bladder, all the other things benefit from strong pelvic floor muscles. Exhale, squeeze. Breathe in 2 more times. Exhale. Remember, if you breathe out until you've hardly any breath left at all, that's when you'll find that tightening, that sense of contraction. It's a great way for people who have found it very difficult to really grasp the concept of how to work your pelvic floor muscles. But remember, as you go through your movements, you never want to breathe as strongly as that, because the stronger you breathe out and empty your lungs, the tighter that contraction becomes, and it changes the shape of your pelvis. Not forever, but so if you're trying to do a movement and maintain correct posture, you don't want your pelvic muscles so tight that you're feeling as if your ribs or your hips are moving upwards, unless your movement calls for that. But it's a good way to reconnect with your pelvic floor muscles and remember where they are and how to feel them properly. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, all that's left for me to say is I hope you've enjoyed your little class, and I shall speak to you very soon. Look after yourself. Miss you as always. And remember, do take care. All right? Think of yourself and think of others. Nice big deep breath in. Exhale. Big in breath. Big out breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's hold this. Let's take the elbows just to the top of the knees. Bring the hands into prayer position. Now move the hands in a straight line between the elbows and bring the elbows to the inside of the knees. And you'll get a lovely stretch up the inside of your thigh, outer thigh, and into your glutes. Now sometimes when people take this postural position, they bring the bum forward to me and they've got a hump in their back. Try and bring your shoulders away from me, push your bum out behind you, and try and keep the back as flat as possible. Obviously, depending on everybody's shape and form, that's not always possible, but aiming for that if you can. Nice breath in, slowly placing the hands on the floor, stretch the bum towards the ceiling, lengthen the legs, walk the heels and the toes in. Once the feet are below the hips and you're comfortable that you've got your balance, nice breath in, exhale as you execute your upward lift, dropping the shoulders. Lovely. And give yourselves a big clap. Well done, ladies and gentlemen, good work. And have a lovely day. Hope that set you up for the day. Bye-bye.